And so for this problem, we are given two inputs, the line residual standard deviation of 38.71%, as well as the R squared of 69.64%. And the question 8 on part B is asking, what is the estimate of the firm's total standard deviation? And the formula for R squared is market variance divided by the quantity of market variance plus firm specific variance. And we are given the R squared of 69.64%, as well as the firm specific standard deviation. However, we need to transition that firm specific standard deviation into the firm specific variance. And so to do that, we take the firm specific standard deviation, equals that times the second power. So that's the firm specific variance. And now we have two of the inputs, and we're just solving for the one variable of the market variance, which I'll just arbitrarily label it as x. And so for the step 1, we just plug in what we know. So we know in decimal form the percent is in decimal it's 0.6964 equals x divided by the quantity of x plus 0.1498 in decimals. And so if we just do step 2, to solve for x, we're going to multiply both sides by the denominator. And so if we do this to the right side, it's going to cancel. And then the left side is going to be the 0.6964 times x plus 0.1498 equals x. And then if we distribute, just some algebra, if we distribute the 0.6964, we're going to have 0.6964 x plus, and then off to the side we could just do some 0.6964 times 0.1498 equals, awesome. And so we have that number, x plus 0.104321 equals x. And then your final step is just putting the x variables on one side. So 1 minus 0.6964 equals that. And so step 4 is going to be you still have the 0.104321 equals 0.3036x. And then the final step is to just merely solve for x. And so when you divide both sides by the 0.3036, we have 0.104321 divided by 0.3036. We have x equals 0.343613. And a better way to do this is x equals that 0.343613. And so what is this number? This number is the market variance. However, it's asking for the firm's total standard deviation. And so this is the market variance that we calculated, and then also we previously solved for the firm specific variance, which is 0.1498. Firm specific variance, and then if we add it, so equals sum, what is this number going to tell us? That's going to tell us the total variance. However, we're interested in the firm's total standard deviation, and so what we need to do is take the square root of this number, and this is the correct answer. So what did the question ask? The firm's total standard deviation. Firm's total standard deviation. And so to two basis points, we're going to have, let's just change this in this percent. So Alt HP, Alt H0 to get two decimals, Alt H0 again. So we have 70.24% for the firm's total standard deviation. And that's the final answer.